Hey everyone, I'm Gene. You're hanging with Uncle. I do have to work on a better intro, huh? Any suggestions? Anyway, let's get into it. So today I want to talk about situational awareness. Okay, and what does that mean? Just to sum it up in very short layman's terms, it means to pay attention to what's going on around you in the world and also your immediate personal space. And I remember when I was in high school, might have been like 14, 15, and for some reason that day, I can't remember why, but mom came to pick me up and we went out for an ice cream. And this is cool because I love ice cream. I got the belly to show for it. But we went to this one of our favorite places, and I'm just walking up to the counter with mom, and before we order, she says, "Gene, don't turn around." What was that person like that we just passed? Describe them. And I'm thinking to myself, well, this must be important if mom's trying to quiz me on something like this. She always taught me how to be a critical thinker, and applying that with situational awareness is extremely beneficial. So I stopped and recalled my memory from 10 seconds ago and gave her a description, and she said, okay. And we got our ice cream, and of course, naturally, I had to turn around, and my description was not that far off. But that is how you not become a volunteer victim. Okay, somebody that's always walking around with their head in the clouds, not paying attention, or walking around looking at their phone, they're easy marks. Don't be that person. When you're walking down the street and you pass someone, just make note of what it is you see and what they're wearing. You never know what's going on. So that's how you pay attention to your personal space and protect your personal safety. And again, just one of those things that I'm glad my mother decided to impart on me at a very young age. It served me well all the way through my law enforcement career, which is why you see cops with keen observations and senses and perspective, because they pay attention to their surroundings. Our lives depend on it. And it's not so much that they're, oh my God, always so curious or always so inquisitive, but when you have that ability or develop that skill to pay attention to what's going on around you, it makes life a lot easier. Now, in the world today, what is going on? Let's be aware of what's happening, all right? And I notice a pattern, and I'm not going to go through all of them because it's too many, but whenever the mango moron starts spouting off and he'll say, oh, it's in a very short period of time, probably 2 weeks. Like 2 weeks, we would have had his plan to replace the Affordable Care Act, which never happened. Or in 2 weeks, Melania was going to show her documented papers to show that she was here legally, which never happened. So everything's going to happen in 2 weeks. There's a pattern here. The dude is lying. And if you continue to believe this, I still have that swampland on the moon for sale, cash only. There's a comment section below. Let me know how to get in touch with you so we can exchange deeds and money. But that's what I wanted to talk about today. Paying attention to what's going on. You always be inquisitive. Does it make sense? Don't believe anything you hear. If somebody tells you something, don't believe it. Automatically believe it's a lie. And only believe half of what you see. Because in a fight, the person that gets caught is the one that's always throwing the second punch. Right? So that's the one people see. They don't see the first one get thrown. And that's why you only believe half of what you see. So question everything, which is why I always put a link in the description box where I get the information that I talk to you about. And today it's very simple. It's just the definition of what it means to be what is going on around you, or situational awareness. So That's all I have for today. Please hit that subscribe button and that like button. It really helps the algorithm, goes a long way, and I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss whenever new content comes out. So if you have something you want to say or add, please leave it in the comment section below. And take care. I'm Gene. Thank you for hanging with us.